Jeff Ballard, a well-known Hollywood publicist, has passed away at the age of 64. He was known for representing famous actors such as Charlie Sheen, Johnny Depp, Lori Loughlin, Paul Abdul, and many more. Ballard passed away after a 5-year battle with lymphoma. Charlie Sheen remembered Ballard as his loyal and generous friend and publicist of 37 years. Ballard started his career as a teenager after he crashed the set of television series 8 is Enough and later launched Jeff Ballard PR in 1982. Ryan Shepherd, who was 40 years old, has died after being struck by a car accident. Ryan was best known for his work as Eminem's stunt double in the early 2000s, appearing in several music videos and tours as the rapper's double. Ryan not only acted as Eminem's stunt double but also has his photo double and stand-in, appearing at the MTV Movie Awards as Eminem's superhero character Rap Boy. Tragically, Ryan died at the end of January after getting hit by a pickup truck while attempting to cross the street. Emergency responders rushed him to the hospital, but it was too late. He went on to work at Disney as a ride mechanical engineer and eventually moved to Elon Musk's SpaceX as test automation engineer. He had a bright future ahead of him and leaves behind his 2 children and a 7-year-old and an 11-year-old. Lloyd Morris passed away on Monday at the age of 93. Lloyd was best known for being the mastermind behind the creation of Sesame Street. He had a vision to use television as a tool for educating preschoolers, and it was this vision that would go on to revolutionize children's television. As co-founder Joanne Gans Cooney states, there would be no Sesame Street without Lloyd. It was he who first came up with the notion of using television to teach preschoolers basic skills such as letters and numbers. The idea for Sesame Street started back in 1965 when Lloyd noticed his 3-year-old daughter engagement with the family's TV set. Randy Gonzalez, the father in the popular TikTok duo Enki Boys, has died at the age of just 35, and he has his son Bryce gained a following for their dynamic father and son relationship and humor, which brought joy to millions of people. Randy bravely shared his battle with colon cancer with his followers and even started a GoFundMe to help pay for his treatments after he was denied at the cancer center. He used this platform to spread awareness about the disease and remained positive throughout his journey. While Randy may have passed at the young age of 35, he has left a lasting impact through his son Bryce, who went on to crack audiences up on NBC's Lopez vs. Lopez. Billy Packer, the longtime broadcaster and analyst, has passed away at the age of 82. Packer had a tremendous impact on the growth and popularity of college basketball. He was connected with the sport for more than 3 decades and was there to call some of the sport's greatest all-time games. His Simon Says championship line after Miles Simon and Arizona won the 1997 championship remains one of the most iconic calls in the history of the game. Billy Packer will be deeply missed by all in the world of college basketball. Jesse Laminar, a former outside linebacker for the Detroit Lions, has passed away, the team announced Thursday morning. Details surrounding Laminar's death are not yet known. Jesse Laminar was an undrafted free agent out of Liberty University, where he made history by becoming the 3rd player in Flames history to record 10 or more sacks in a season. He signed with Los Angeles Chargers after the 2020 NFL Draft and played in 6 games before he was waived in August 2021. He also had a short stint with Arizona Cardinals. Tom Verlaine, frontman and lead guitarist for the legendary band Television, has passed away at the age of 73. Tom passed away in Manhattan after a brief illness, according to a statement from his partner's daughter Jessie Smith. Tom Verlaine and Television were a major influential group in the rock era of 1970s, creating a new sound that became known as mainstream punk and alternative rock. They got their start at the famous CBGB Club in New York City, and their debut album Marquee Moon is considered a masterpiece and a defining contribution to pop culture. After the band broke up in the late 1970s, Valerian went on to have a successful solo career, releasing 9 albums. Barbara Everett Bryant, the pioneering American market researcher who made history as the first woman to lead the United States Census Bureau, passed away on March 3rd at the age of 96 due to natural causes. Bryant was born in Ann Arbor, Michigan in April 2026. She earned a bachelor's degree in mathematics and statistics from University of Michigan in 1948 and a master's degree in mathematical statistics in 1950. Bryant married William J. Bryant, a marketing professor at the same university, and they had 4 children together. Bryant spent over 3 decades at Market Opinion Research, where she became the president in 1983. In 1989, Bryant was appointed by President George Bush as the director of Census Bureau, where she introduced innovations such as computer-assisted telephone interviewing and increased outreach to minority groups. After her successful tenure, Bryant became the director of the American Customer Satisfaction Index, a national measure of customer satisfaction for various sectors of the economy. She was also an accomplished author, writing books on market research and customer satisfaction. Bryant was a fellow of the American Statistical Association and received numerous awards for her contributions to the market research and public service. Edward A. Davies, a prominent biochemist and magician from Yorkshire, England, passed away at the age of 97. Born on July 6, 1925 in Yorkshire, Edwin studied chemistry at the University of Edinburgh before earning his PhD in biochemistry from the University of London in 1950. He married Margaret Eileen in 1952 and the couple had 2 sons together. Edwin went on to become the long-term and founding head of biochemistry department at the University of Hull, where he led research into bioplastic. Christopher Robert Fowler, the renowned English thriller writer, died on March 3, 2023 at the age of 69 in London after battling cancer. Born on March 26, 1953 in Greenwich, London, Fowler was a talented writer who left an incredible mark on the writing world. Fowler began his career in the British film industry, working as a copywriter and creative director for several advertising agencies before branching out into other forms of writing, including newspaper, magazines, and radio shows. He went on to become the author of over 50 books covering a range of genres including horror, fantasy, science fiction, and crime. He was best known for his Bryant and May series of detective novels, which chronicled the adventures of 2 golden age detectives in modern-day London. His work also included standalone novels and short story collections including Roof World, Spanky, Psychoville, and Plastic. Fowler won several awards for his writing, including the British Fantasy Award for the Best Short Story in 2008.